definitely you have to book to be able to get an Anne Frank house, but definitely book at least a month or two ahead. 2 actually, because when I looked, it's booked up for the next 2 months.
We are in a treat of a ride here. We've picked up a brand new van. Brand new, you can smell the plastic in it. Woo! Now we don't want to give it back, we just want to keep on driving. But we probably have to take it back to France in about 8 days. So it's 550 kilometers on the clock. It was delivered from the factory to the place we've picked it up. Very nice. And the bed actually looks sleepable. This is a camper van relocation I'm happy to talk about. Let's go, indie campers. Okay, we have been on the road now for probably about an hour, but it's holiday traffic, so it's kind of slow going at times. 1 minute we're doing 120, which is the motorway speed limit. Next minute we're doing 10 kilometers an hour, so it's a bit of a bummer, but can't wait to go to bed tonight and check out how good this place is. It looks awesome. We are in Onsbroek. We left Berlin about 11:30. It's just gone 5 p.m. So we've been running about 6 hours now, which is a decent sort of hit on the road. Second stop, we're just getting hungry. So good old Subway saves the day. Just looking at diesel prices, because that's something we've got to deal with. Diesel here in Germany is 161.9 euro. So that's like $3.20 NZ. It's pretty dear, but it'd be interesting to see as we go across countries what the prices do. This brand new wagon is just humming along. We are in the Netherlands. Welcome to the Netherlands. Danielle, country number? 17? It could be country number 17.
No, I'm sure it's
16, Danielle reckons. I reckon 17. Immediate impact of being here in the Netherlands is the speed limit went from unlimited to 100. So there you go. And there's no indication when you're driving this that you're coming up to the border. All you got was a Auf Wiedersehen from Germany, and the next sign you saw was Netherlands.
17.
Country number 17. We're 45 minutes out of our first spot in Holland to start talking to people, and now she's learning Dutch. Good timing, baby.
Funny, baby.
Good timing.
I always like to know how to say thank you.
Gratitude's so important. She has to know how to say thank you. Hello. Oh, that was a bit of a day actually. It's a big drive. Google Maps, Apple Maps told us 6 hours. Sorry, because it's a Sunday and it's a long weekend, holiday weekend, traffic was nuts. And so we've actually been on the road since about 11 o'clock. It's coming up 8 o'clock. That's 8 or 9 hours. This wagon's gone real well. And welcome to the Netherlands. This camper van's pretty special. It's got a almost double bed, like for little kids, but maybe an adult will be fine sleeping up there. Danielle's gonna check it out and see if it is okay for an adult to sleep up there.
Space.
Meanwhile, I get stuck with a single bed crammed in the corner over here. I haven't even got a full bed, it's like half cut off. Morning, rise and shine. Just had my morning refresher. We're here at this campground in Amsterdam, which seemed to be the best option for us with the camper. Because it's brand new, we don't think it's been charged and stuff, so we wanted to get on a fully powered site, which we have done. And yeah, not a bad night's sleep. You wake up about 10 kilometers from downtown Amsterdam, so we've bought a metro ticket here at the office. We can use it all day today to get all around Amsterdam, and looking forward to checking out the sights and sounds. Okay, now I did just want to say we've got a little problem with our camper, and the water is just draining. We can't stop it coming out of the hot water cylinder, which sucks because it means we can't be self-contained. So we're trying to get a hold of Indy today to work that through and get them to help us out with it. The camper van community, they mostly gap at 60, but they're so helpful. We had about 3 different owners come over to try and give us a hand last night to get it sorted. So just want to say thank you. Gap at 60 people, we appreciate it. So we're heading into Amsterdam now from the holiday park we're staying. It's about a 5-minute walk to the train station, and the train's about 10 or 15 minutes into the city. Very cool. In downtown Amsterdam, heading to the Rijksmuseum district. You can tell you're in a place that really respects the cyclist because, well, there's a lot of cyclists, if you know what I mean. They're often racing. They say you shouldn't get on a push bike in Amsterdam if you're a novice. It's pretty hectic. Okay, straight away we like the vibe here in Amsterdam. Funky cafes, bakeries. Okay, if you're walking to the Van Gogh Museum, the bakery we've just been to is Bakeley's, I think, just here. If you come off the metro and walk to the Van Gogh Museum, you're gonna hit it. You want to get their apple pie. It's very good. Have a feed at the bakery and then jump on a blue tram which lands you here at the Rijksmuseum. Okay, we were wanting to see the Van Goghs here, but there's a tour guide taking up the space, so oh well, we'll just look at this Monet. This painting sold in 1990 for $90 million. It is now worth over $120 million. Napoleon room. You are allowed to photograph and video here as long as you don't get other people in it due to privacy for them. Oops, I got Danielle on that. And don't use flash photography. Okay, if you come up to the second level, this is where the Rembrandt paintings are. But it's amazing stuff in here. Wow. Okay, well Danielle is frantically trying to find a painting by Rembrandt. See how she's getting on. We're running around looking at paintings and stuff, but the building itself is amazing. Wow. I'm gonna check out the mosaics. I mean, Rembrandt's cool, Van Gogh's cool. It's pretty cool seeing these beautiful works of art that are here. We are kind of whirlwind tour done. What do you think, Danielle? How much and was it worth it?
Oh yeah, it's $22.50 for each, and there's a lot here. You can spend all day. Unfortunately, we don't have all day, but we definitely got to see the main pieces we want to see by Rembrandt and Van Gogh and
Vermeer.
Vermeer.
And I've had the perfect amount of time in a museum, 45 minutes. All right, we're gonna head out. Well, it is about as touristy as you can get here in Amsterdam. Accents from everywhere. Loads of English speakers though, which is pretty good. And public transport is right here. I think we just missed that tram though. So one of the guide listening, some podcast things been caught up on, suggested you try and see Amsterdam from as many different views as possible. So we've done the train view, the walking view, the tram view, we've got the canal, and then I don't know if we're going to do a bike view. Okay, well we are in the Jordan district, and we are heading towards the Anne Frank house. It's just such a nice day here today.
It is.
What's the go with the Anne Frank house, Danielle? What advice would you give people watching?
Oh wow. So we decided to do this sort of not with enough time to book. So definitely you have to book to be able to get an Anne Frank house, but definitely book at least a month or two ahead. 2 actually, because when I looked, it's booked up for the next 2 months.
Yeah, so you can't do spontaneous visits to the Anne Frank house or the Anne Frank Museum.
Yeah, both of them very popular.
They both get booked out, and they reckon the museum's worth doing because you actually see more, learn more, feel more, and just walk past Anne Frank's house. So we're going to go with the walk past Anne Frank's house version. So if you go back to my study patterns of human behaviour to help you know things that you should go and look at, something significant that I'm going to guess is Anne Frank's house, and the lines are down the road. So there you go. So yeah, there you go, the Anne Frank house just behind us there. Seen a few movies about that, eh?
Yeah, I have.
Read a book?
Yep, read a book or two. Read it to the kids when they were little. Yeah.
Yeah, significant, eh?
It is. It is.
Cool to be here.
Significant story, but there obviously were many stories like that.
As legendary as Anne
Yeah.
Frank. The neighbourhood we're in is very pretty, Anne Frank's place. The canals run all around here. And it's just a cool place to walk around and feel the vibe. Canal boats, cafes,